Oh, we're making it. Nice. Yes, go on. There's literally stones sticking to the tyres. That's how sticky they are. We've got the latest 1.3-inch tyres from Injora. These are called the GRIPMAX. These are actually 68 by 24mm. I really like the look of the tread pattern on these. This is using their S4 compound, so they are super sticky and really soft. You can see just how sticky they are, look. You can literally lift the tyre up with another tyre. They are super sticky. I really like these big tyres for the mini crawlers. You know, they are more suitable to a rig. You know, something like this, the Hobby Plus CR18P Evo Pro, you know, where you don't really have any issues with tyre clearance on the body. Now, this is what I'm going to be fitting them to today. We're going to try them. We're going to hit the rocks. We'll hit the trail. We'll see what they perform like. Hopefully, they're going to be really good. This thing is currently running the 1.3-inch modular wheels from Injora with the 70mm King Tracker tyres. Now, the tyres themselves cost me about $15, I think it was, for all four, so it's not a bad price. Now, the foams that come in these actually look pretty decent. You know, they got a fairly decent sidewall. They're not like really soft, but they are still soft enough that they should hopefully be able to conform to the rocks. I'm really interested to see what these are like on the rocks. Now, if you wanted a firmer sidewall, you could fit some of their silicone inserts or silicone inserts from another brand, which, you know, would give you a much more support on the sidewall. But we're going to run them with the stock foams just so we can see how they perform out of the box. Now, my current favourite 1.3-inch tyre from Injora are these Klingons. I think these things are absolutely fantastic. The grip on these on the rocks is absolutely phenomenal. You know, they're all right off-road as well, but they are mainly a rock crawler tyre, I would say. So it's going to be really interesting to see how these new GRIPMAX tyres compare to the Klingons. So let's get them all mounted onto the wheels and get them fitted up onto the rig, and then we can see what they look like. Okay, so we've got all the tyres mounted up to the wheels. Just wanted to show you before I fit the last one that the wheels are vented, so we should get a nice bit of squish, hopefully, on the rocks from running the vented wheels as well. So you can see there we got a load of squish, and you can obviously hear they are vented. Right, let's get this last wheel fitted up, and then let's hit the rocks and see what these things actually perform like. There we go, we got all the wheels and tyres fitted up now. I do really like the wide stance on this thing. It just looks so meaty. I really like the tread pattern on these tyres as well. I do think they look really nice. If you're not familiar with this build, basically this CR18P Evo Pro is running like all brass links from RC wheel drive, metal axles. Yeah, it's been pretty heavily upgraded. We're also running a 7kg 9-mod steering servo. So yeah, it's got some upgrades for it. Right, let's get this thing outside the rock course and actually see what these tyres perform like. Okay, let's test out these tyres. I'm hoping for good things. Nice bit of slow speed control. Right, first thing would be, can they get over this ridge? A lot of rigs get stuck on here. Just thinking about it. Oh, they haven't quite got the squish and the bite. Let's go back a bit. Let's go slightly over to the right. There you go, that's better. And obviously we've got a really wide stance on this rig, so sometimes that can be a hindrance as well, because obviously it means you kind of get hung up a bit on the front, but let's see what this thing's like. You can see the tyre size and everything goes quite well, you know, it's not too big. But, you know, you do need a rig that's got plenty of body clearance to run a tyre this big. You know, when it's like a... Oh, look, we did actually get a little bit of rubbing on the body then. Right, let's see what their grip is like going up the gatekeeper. We'll try and go nice and slow. There's literally stones sticking to the tyres. That's how sticky they are. I mean, there's loads of grip in it. I mean, this thing's got so much low down weight, you know. It eats up most lines, to be honest. But yeah, they're doing pretty well so far. Let's try the up and over, because that can sometimes be a bit more challenging for rigs because of the how smooth the slate kind of rock is. So it'd be interesting to see what the grip on these tyres is like. Also getting over that first bit. Not bad. I'm trying to go as slow as I can, so we're really working those tyres. Oh, well, that was good, wasn't it? That was just loads of grip there. Got some more smooth rocks coming up as well. I do really like the look on that tread pattern. I know I said it earlier, but it does look like a nice tread pattern. They're doing well. Let's see what they go up here like. I mean, they're gripping really well, aren't they? Let's try the next hardest section just coming up here. We might get a little bit of ground clearance issues here, but hopefully we should get up all right. And then we're going to head on up to the stairway and see what the tyres are like on the stairway. You can see there's bits just sticking to the tyres. Look, that's how sticky they are. Let's just move around a minute. Okay, so coming up the stairway, as we get to each kind of stone where it's like a step, we'll see how much grip these tyres have got. Trying to go as slow as I can. They're doing a good job, aren't they? Oh, look at that. I mean, that's good. That's good. It's just literally just a little bit of kind of grabbing and then off they go. That's good. There's so much stuff sticking to the tyres. Okay, it is a little bit wide for the merry-go-round, to be honest, but we'll see if we can get up there. I reckon we need to probably run a tyre, the rear right, to grab this rock to get us to turn. Because it's so wide, it's just kind of pushing over to the left. And then we're obviously getting stuck then. Oh, keep stuffing up the line. Okay, that's one way to do it. Okay, there we go. Now we've got some ground clearance issues. There we go. Okay, right, so running the wall, see if we get some grip on the stones as we go around. Nice. And then coming up here. Oh, bit of side hilling at the same time. There we go. Look, you can see the foams aren't folding over. They're doing a pretty decent job there. Let's see if we can go back a little bit. I'm just making these lines up as I go along now, aren't I? Wow, we got plenty of grip, haven't we? We're just struggling with axle clearance and stuff like that. Okay, last little bit. Let's just run it up through here. Again, we got some smooth rocks to go over. And they got plenty of grip, haven't they? I mean, they're just biting and going. They're doing a really, really good job, to be fair. He says as he gets the one bit where it gets stuck. Yeah, I mean, they got plenty of grip. I think possibly the Klingons are still better, though. I seem to remember the Klingons kind of amazing me more, whereas these are really good, but I'm not like, whoa, this is amazing. But I mean, I suppose it has just eaten up pretty much all the lines with ease, really. Okay, let's run this last line just through here, where basically we kind of go a wheel each side to see what it's like. Oh, we're definitely getting a bit of body rubbing on these, which I don't think we were getting on the Klingons. So basically what we want to see is when this rear wheel gets on this rock, has it got the bite to grab and go over? Oh, nice, nice. Did a good job. Yeah, I mean, they've got loads of grip, haven't they? I mean, that is really, really good, to be fair. I think the problem is now we're getting such good tyres that when you get another tyre that's just as good as another one, you're kind of like, oh, okay, well, yeah, it's a good tyre. But really, if you tested that one first, you'd be like, wow, that's amazing. Well, to be fair, they've done a really good job on the rock course, haven't they? I mean, it's pretty much eaten up all the lines with ease. I think, to be honest, the areas we're struggling with is because of the design of the rig, where it's so wide and so low. But otherwise, you know, the tyres are doing a fantastic job. Okay, let's try these tyres with a bit of off-roading, a bit of trail running, just some loose dirt, some stones, see how they perform. So far, so good. Nothing major here, but, you know, if you fail on this, then you're not off to a good start. You know, I do wonder if the foams could do it a little bit softer, to be honest. I was looking back at the rock footage and you can see there's not really much squish to them. I think if they were a little bit softer, they'd probably conform much better and have better grip. Let's see what they're like with a bit of a bank climb. Very sandy here, so, you know, it's going to put their grip level to the test. You can see all the sand just falling down the bank. See what they're like. I'm hoping, you know, with the tread pattern, they're going to have better off-road performance than the Klingons. So then, you know, if they were as good as the Klingons on the rocks, but better on the trail, well, this doesn't look like it's going to end well. You know, you'd have a better overall tyre. Let's try a bit of wheel speed. Yeah, I don't think that's going very well, is it? Let me just bump it back up a little bit. It's very sandy because it's been so dry. All right, there we go. We moved it up a little bit. Let's give it a bit of a fighting chance. Let's try and go slow first of all. Oh, there we go. Let's think about it. Oh, let's just slide them back down. I mean, like I said, this is very sandy. Yes, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Okay, let's do our usual route challenge, bit of rootin' tootin'. Let's see if we can get up here. Oh yeah, nice and easy. I mean, obviously I've got sand on the tyres from the last bit. Next one. Oh well, that was just a piece of cake, wasn't it? Okay, last little challenge. Let's see if they can get up this tree stump. So we basically got to go all the way up here, all the way to the top, which we were able to do with the Klingons pretty much all the way to the top. If you get it wrong, there's a nice stream down there to go into. So let's see if this thing can get up here. Oh, let's try and for grip. You can see it's struggling a bit there on the rear wheels. Oh, we're making it. Nice. Oh, let's see how high we get. Right, now we've got to go super slow as we get towards the top because we're probably going to tip over. Oh, it's getting there, it's getting there, it's getting there. Oh, yes. Oh, there we go. There we go. Stopped before it fell in the stream. Well, to be fair to them, they did really, really well, didn't they? I think actually on that tree climb then, that was almost easier than the Klingons. I don't know, I'll have to look back through the footage of the Klingons, but they are definitely a fantastic tyre. You know, like I said, I think it... Teeth back in. I reckon if we had some slightly softer foams, you know, maybe if you did go for some silicone inserts, although to be honest, sometimes I find with the silicone inserts, they're nice and firm on the sidewall, but they're not as soft as some of the foams. But anyway, yeah, if you went for something softer, I reckon the tyre would conform so much better to the terrain and they would be even better. But yeah, I'm on the fence as to whether they knock the Klingons off the top spot, but they are definitely a fantastic 1.3 inch tyre if you're looking for a 1.3 inch. But anyway, let me know what you think of in the comments. Do you think they're better than the Klingons? Do you think they're better than the XHX pins? I do reckon they are better than the pins, but yeah, let me know what you think of them. Drop me a comment if you've got any questions. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you on the next one.